Hi, Shea here. If you don't know me, I'm a wife and mom of two, and I help entrepreneurial women master their mindset and build a successful online business without sacrificing time with their loved ones so they can live their dream life. And this week, I want to talk to you about how being thankful really impacts your life in a positive way. And the reason I want to talk about that is obviously because this week it's Thanksgiving. So I think, with it being Thanksgiving that, I wanted to do a post about this, but it really does align with everything that I've been saying and everything that I do talk about. And that is that, yeah, you don't know what you got till it's gone, right? And so that's why you really want to appreciate what you have while you have it. But it does continue to go further than that. So, obviously in the United States, we celebrate Thanksgiving. It's one day a year that we're supposed to be thankful for everything that we have. And I think that holiday isn't at all what it is supposed to be. It's not what it is supposed to represent. I don't see the overwhelming joyousness and thankfulness that is supposed to be the holiday. I think it's become a lot more about football and eating turkey and eating copious amounts of food, which is fine. But when you want to get down to the brass tacks, you have a copious amount of food to eat, and that's amazing because, some people don't. And if maybe you're someone that doesn't, you still should appreciate that maybe you have a little bit more than somebody else. And that's where I want to kind of break down what being thankful is and what it means to me and what it can mean to your life and how it can positively impact your life in different ways, in ways that you may not even realize. So yes, you don't know what you got till it's gone. And that's just true of everything in life. This moment is the only moment you have, and you have to try to appreciate it. And I know, as someone who has suffered from depression, anxiety, panic attacks, and so on and so forth my entire life, that it's tough. It's not always easy to be present and in the moment. It's so much easier to just fall into that negative thought pattern, that negative behavior, that negative spiral that you just get sucked into so quickly. And I've made it a point in my own life to try to break that pattern. And sometimes all it takes is paying attention to that negative thought, saying, thank you for showing me what I don't want, and then releasing it and embracing something that you have right here in front of you right now. And I don't always succeed at that. I think that my children help me a lot with that, but it really is, you can have pity party days, but you can't have a pity party life. That's what my grandmother always said, meaning that you can be miserable one day. You could have a day that you just want to be miserable. The next day you got to pick yourself back up. And what being thankful is going to do for your life is that when you're creating these positive feelings in your own life and you're multiplying them and you are feeling that good feeling, like you're really feeling it, you're going to attract more good feelings. And it's not just because your mood is good, it's also going to be the universe responding to the goodness that you're feeling, right? And it creates this sort of, ripple effect out into the world. The happier that you feel, maybe the nicer that you'll be to somebody else, and then the happier they'll be, and the nicer they'll be, and so on and so forth. And it's really all about the law of attraction and the universe responding to that good feeling thought, good feeling action. And so, when you want to have a happy life, you have to start living a happy life now. That doesn't mean that everything is going to work out the way that you thought it was going to. It doesn't mean that things are going to be working out currently. It just means that you have to appreciate what you do have right now, because, if you don't, you're almost disrespecting what you do have, if you think about it that way. You could complain that you're living in a one-bedroom apartment and you've outgrown it and it's not in a neighborhood you want to live in, and you want to go, somewhere else, but you might move somewhere else and it could be worse. Or you might move somewhere else and realize that's not what you wanted in the first place. You might move somewhere else and, you miss the family, you miss the commodities that were available to you, you miss the closeness of everything. So just remember that the grass isn't always greener on the other side. And yes, when you start appreciating what you do have, you attract more of what you want and what you're going to receive is going to be far greater than even what you thought you could get. So I hope that that made sense to you. And I hope that you understand that, you know, life is too short to just spend it, you know, bringing other people down with you being down and bringing yourself down, and that there really is a very finite amount of time that we have on this earth, and spending that little blip of time just nitpicking over every little detail of your life, whether it is I'm not going to get into that, but just remember that there's a lot more good in this world than there is bad. And if you want to see more good, you have to tune into that vibration of good, and then you'll start seeing it everywhere, and you're going to multiply it. And so I hope that you found some value in this video today. If you did, please go grab the post that is related to this video today, and that is going to be below. And if you want some more good feeling thoughts, grab my book, Firelies. It's available at major retailers. The link will also be below. So happy Thanksgiving, everybody. I hope that you're just living the best life that you can. And I hope that it continues to get better. So thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you next week. Bye.